Alright guys, Bandit here doing the first video in this question and answers video series. Now, sorry for not uploading a video in like over a week, but I know everyone gets to that point sometimes where they just get bored and then have no motivation to upload any videos or make them. I've not really been playing either. Whenever I did go on Xbox, I just went on Netflix, but I will be fully active when I get my new computer, whenever that may be, but that's when I'll be trying to get active again and hopefully putting out at least one video a day, because being active is the best way to build your channel, obviously. But getting onto the questions, first one's from Deserto Chaz. How did you start gaming and when? Well, I think, as he didn't put anything about competitive, I'm assuming he just means gaming in general, and just since whenever I can remember, like obviously back ages ago when it was stuff like the Dreamcast and Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced, all of that sort of thing, with like games like Sonic Adventures and Pokemon Red, Blue. But yeah, to answer that, since I can remember, I think I played pretty much every console, but like I was a bit too young for the N64. Like that was a bit before when I was born. So yeah, moving on to the next question from Daniel Goodfellow 96. Who do you reckon's going to win EGL 7 and who will become runners up? Obviously the event's already happened now. I didn't go to it, but I put a prediction post in the thread that was on the server. I put down Fear as first and Prof as second. Now most of you will probably know by now that Fear came 4th, Prof came 9 to 12th, and two pretty crap predictions there. And I also put down Betamax as 10th in surprise team, and they ended up coming top 32. So that was another awful prediction. Pretty much all my predictions for this event were wrong. So yeah, the next question is from Wilkes. Opinions on Harwood. I'm really not going to spend too much time on this, but he's just weird. I don't know what is actually wrong with him, but I'm being serious here. I'm not trying to joke, but I think he does have mental problems. Like, I think he has compulsive lying disorder, because he just lies about everything. But he's one of the biggest attention seekers ever. The only reason anyone pays any attention to him is just because he talks shit to everyone for no reason. Other than that, no one would even care about anything he has to say. But he just lies. I don't know what to say other than that. Like, for instance, Shizzle posted this thing he had in his GB blog or something like that on this Skype chat, and he's just lying about a load of online tournaments, like where he came in them, and then he put that he came 16th out of 60 teams at Reflex GT7. Now, for one, there was only 40 teams at the event, and he came 22nd, so like there's a pretty big difference from the actual placement to what he put on his little shitty GB blog or whatever. It's just weird. Like, why would you? Obviously, I'm not saying he's the only one to ever try to lie about land placement. People might try and bump it up by like a placement bracket or something, but he's like literally trying to make up the amount of teams that were at the event and then change where he placed to like make it sound a little bit better. But it's just strange. That's just one thing. I could go on forever, but I'm not going to, because that's not what this video is for. But anyway, who do you consider the 3 best players in both AR and SMG? Top 3 in both category. That's from Parrot Esports. I don't really like doing questions like this because there's so many players that are on like the same level, but I'm just going to do AR first. I'm not going to go into like reasons and stuff because that'll take up a lot of time. For AR, I'm going to say Swanee, Gunshi and Riddles, and then for SMG I'm going to say Tommy, Wonder and Gottaga. Next question is from Charlie Hines. Are you going EGL 7 and or EGL 8? EGL 7's passed now. I didn't go to that. EGL 8, I'm not sure now. I thought I was going to be attending I-46 and EGL 8, but yeah, I've just not been looking for a team. Really now, I've not played properly since just after EGL 5, and I need to really make a decision now whether I'm going to carry on with Modern Warfare 3 and go to these last few lands, or just wait it out till Black Ops 2. But yeah, I really can't give you an answer on that yet. Next question from Bang Bang Skeet Skeet NXGA. Are you planning on going to uni? If so, which one and which course? If not, what else are you planning to do? I am planning on going uni. I wasn't originally. I don't know when, I don't know where, and I don't know what I want to do, which is why I was unsure. I pretty much have no clue what I want to do in life, which is why at college I didn't know what I wanted to do either. But just in case I wanted to go to uni in the future, I went to college and chose subjects that I thought I would just enjoy. But it turns out it's obviously studying, so you're not really going to enjoy it in the end. And they turned out to be heavily coursework based, which is bad for me because that involves a lot of work, and I am just not good at doing work. I prefer like exams where I can just kind of flute them, which I usually do, but coursework you have to work to get the grades. But obviously the results day's coming up, so we'll see if I failed or not. I don't think I will have failed. I think I'll have got a decent set of grades, but nowhere near what I could have achieved if I put in like the time and effort. On to the next question from LLL Dubs. LLL, what do you think of CMRS match resolution? I think it's a terrible idea, but they're never going to get rid of it because there is not enough admins, and they wouldn't be able to get enough admins to deal with the tickets because the site's just growing and growing, even though it's becoming worse by the day. Well, not by the day, but by the update. They're just making it worse and worse. Really the main problem's not with the CMRS, so it is with the host booting and cheating and stuff, but then CMRS comes into that because you get CMRS boosters and stuff, and then if you've been host booted and putting a ticket on CMRS, some people will just give the other team the win even though you've blatantly been host booted and stuff. But yeah, to sum up what I think of it, it's shit, but they'll never get rid of it. AJ Vickery, why is Howard so deluded? I don't know. I answered that question earlier, kind of, but I do genuinely think that he has compulsive lying disorder amongst other things because he is really fucking strange. The next question from Luke Hudson. Do you think GB should remove CMRS and bring back admins solving all disputes? Yes, but they won't do it because they don't have enough admins. And obviously, yeah, they could get more admins, but without getting admins that would actually be committed and stuff and doing their job right, then it's pointless. It's just the same as CMRS because they'd just be members of the community, but they'd be called admins because they wouldn't be doing a very good job at all. Next question from Nathan Loves Creatures. 3v3 or 4v4 and why? Well, different things work for different games. Like League of Legends is 5v5. There's quite a few games that are 5v5 competitive, but 4v4 works for COD. That's just how it has been and always will be. Just force the right amount on COD to kind of get the cut-offs, get the spawns, have someone running the objective and someone supporting it, and I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like with 3, people will just be spread too evenly, like with 4 you can spread people evenly, and with 3 it'd be uneven and more luck based, I suppose. I don't really know how to give a proper answer to that. Next question is from Demiser997. My question is, why act famous when you're not? Well, I'm assuming he means by doing a question and answers video, which that's not the case at all. It's just a way of interacting with subscribers. Obviously a lot of big YouTubers do it with loads of subscribers, but that doesn't mean that you have to be famous to do a question and answer video. It's just a way of answering questions that your subscribers have in a different way than answering a comment or something like that. So yeah, not all is the answer to that question. Next question is from Cumshot of the Week. Did Bandit enjoy his pizza? I don't know because I didn't get involved with any of that, like the actual ordering to his house and stuff, but I did see an actual video on YouTube of people ordering pizza and stuff to his house, but I'm not sure who uploaded that. But I'm sure if you search it on YouTube it'll come up like I Banter, I gets a pizza, something like that. So the next question is from Team Agony. What's your EGL7 dream team? 2 ARs, SMGs. EGL7's gone, so I'll just do dream team in general quickly before this video ends. And as I said earlier when I was answering like top 3 ARs SMGs, I don't really like these sort of questions, but it's hard to answer. I'm just gonna say like the actual Dignitas team is they look really strong out of the EU teams, and they got unfortunate with having to play both the American teams, but every EU team they played they pretty much walked. So I'm just gonna say the actual Dignitas lineup that's now, and then we'll see how they do at I-46. I think that they might potentially win it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this question and answer video. If you have a question, please leave it in the comments for the next video, and I will try and do that as soon as possible because I have been slacking with the upload. So yeah guys, peace.